Yeah.
Money's not as valuable as it was a couple years ago. Now we got Bitcoin. Now we got Ethereum. But we keep getting different currencies.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
So someone's like cash is frowned upon now.
Right. So
Yeah.
so
That
like
$20 is dirty.
so honestly.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Prodigal.
What's good, everybody out there, man? Welcome back to another esteemed episode of the Prodigal Brothers podcast, man. I'm here with my Prodigal Brothers, man. First and foremost, my guy, uplifting.
We here, man. We back.
Back again,
Back
man. Back
again,
again,
man.
back again. But we got a very special person here, man. We got the Wolverine himself. My brother, my big bro, Will. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
How you living, man?
I'm good. You got a lot of energy this morning, man.
Hey, bro,
throwing on the Barry
because I
White.
got the energy drink on him.
It will stay throwing on the Barry White, man.
I know you're not talking about the Barry White, bro.
What?
Hey, I'm just relaxing, man.
Because you can't even use a mic stand. You lean back and so chill and Barry White voice on.
It's because I'm overweight. I'm trying to look thin on the camera. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, you used to put the pillow behind you.
I know. See?
Oh shit.
Now you got the lean back.
Yeah,
going on.
I'm in a slouch. As soon as the cameras come on, I'm in a slouch position. like I'm laying out, trying to make my torso longer.
Hey yo,
Sucking it in.
that's what happened when you fat, yo. You find different different sitting positions
man.
to make you look better. Like, I look better from this side. Like,
I'm back at it though. You gonna see this season, man. The transformation this season. If you watching this episode, which you should be watching this episode.
yeah,
Clips
man.
on IG, TikTok, and the full episodes are on YouTube, man. Join us for season 4.
Yeah, man. I appreciate all the love we've been getting, though. We've been releasing clips, man. People been responding, yo. We love that, the interaction. Once the conversation that we bring on the pod, we keep those going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
My guy Will on here because, man, this dude been supporting us since before the pod. When I told him about
sir.
it jumping off, you was excited about it, bro. You feel me?
Yes.
You know what I mean? We glad to have you on this, Joe, man. How is you started your own thing though, yo?
Yeah, the Roads Well Travel Show. Yeah, it's going good, man. Getting feedback from people. You know, I listen. Sometimes I don't listen. But yeah, it's going good. Videos coming soon. So right now, it is trying to still work out the kinks with the audio and everything. My daily topics for the Sunday gospel. You know, it's always running through my mind when I'm podding. I start thinking about other stuff. So, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it in one lane.
Right, definitely, man. I think the biggest thing that I get out of your show, though, bro, you speak to that veteran nature, man. You speak to the people that's been in the military. Like, for me, I know for me personally, it's like it's something that I'm intrigued by, right? Like military performance, because it's something that I would never do, and I know, like I'm not capable of doing, but I love like watching military movies. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, shit that go on, and then you're giving people that inside scoop and how, you know, being in affects people's lives and shit, man. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I try to do that because a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Like I said before, and then a lot of people don't know how to talk about it, and then families, like, it's all kind of like a cliche thing. It's like, oh, you in the military? Oh man, I got me a good man or whatever. He's in the military or whatever, or a military woman, you know. And it's like, oh, they really go through a lot of stuff, but nobody wants to talk about it, you know.
Yeah.
Because all you see him as that, like, superhero. Like, yeah, he deployed or she deployed, came back. Let's celebrate. Let's have a barbecue, not knowing that, hey, maybe they don't want to be around anyone right now or for the next couple months.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
And that affects their lives, man. It affects the families, you know. Military has a high rate of divorce, you know.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of military fathers and mothers don't see their kids, you know.
Yeah, bro, and you be speaking on that, yo.
Yeah.
And like you talked, I know I watched I listened to the episode. You was talking to another one of your folks, your comrades or whatever.
Yeah, Phillips.
Okay, yeah. And basically you was talking about how many times you went overseas, and even he was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he do this, and he was like, damn. He's like, bro, I had no idea you was doing it like that. But it seems like it's a transitional period when y'all come back that you don't really get that. You don't really receive that though.
Well, it's offered. I don't know how they're doing it now, but it's
okay.
kind of like, say, like you've been gone for 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, however long. You come back, you do they call it a post-deployment survey.
Right.
Are you experiencing any problems? Are you having any nightmares?
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna say yeah. They just want to go fuck home, get some pussy,
Exactly.
and start drinking.
Real talk. Yeah. We want to get back to American life, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's been a couple times when I came back, like, I'm going to McDonald's. And I don't even eat that shit.
Right, exactly.
You know what's crazy about that though? Not to change the trajectory of the conversation, but that same authority or glorification that military gets, I feel it gets that because there's no color behind it. Only the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Everybody can identify with that. Like when you got brothers out here hustling, trying to make things happen, people don't get behind that the same way that they get behind somebody who just went off to the military because it's military. There's no color behind it.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the crazy part is you talk about getting back home to the American lifestyle, but I know people who deploy because it's better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point too. But I think it's too like sort of what I said, man. The glorification of it comes from people appreciate it. It's like, man, hey, you out there scrapping so I can sit out here chill and go to the strip club and fuck my life up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why people really glorify it so much.
I'm just saying,
you're putting your life on the line for me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but I think people don't see that even in certain aspects. And I'm like I said, I'm a military kid. I was an Air Force kid, and don't beat me up about that, Will.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm a military kid, so I know the ins and outs of what has to take place and what people sacrifice.
Right.
But what other people are sacrificing in America and being black is not glorified the same way by our brethren.
Okay.
And
by people,
you know what I'm saying? People who
people
are
in our
like us.
community,
And like I said, I don't like, I'm not trying to rear the conversation in any direction. I'm just saying that it's colorless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love that about it though. That's what I'm saying.
You are making a great point, because if I started a business and
you're trying to feed people and risking your livelihood, money.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. It's nowhere near. I don't want anybody to think about it that way. It's nowhere near the same sacrifice as the military at all.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm putting my family's livelihood on the line. People go bankrupt.
Yeah.
People lose all their money, have to get it back to try to feed other people. Not just fill a need in society, but build a business that can help people that look like them.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely right about it being colorblind, because, like I said, if I was going to start a business just myself as a black man, I may not get as much patrons at my establishment. But the minute I put vet owned,
that's what I was just about to say. Yeah,
everybody, this motherfucker was fucking Marine. Yeah. Hey, we don't even like the shit. Let's go up in there and see.
Yeah,
right.
You know?
You're right.
Then they gonna want to do more business with you. Hell yeah.
They'll talk shit about you and still come back.
Yeah.
Fucking Marine can't get it right. He can't be a fucking real Marine. I'm gonna go back and check it out again, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, but then there, I'm sure there's some conversations that are had, and we're high leveling this shit, of course. But seriously, dog, it's stressful that people will do more for the Ravens, or the Cowboys, or the military. All of these things, right? Like, people will cult for these other things than their skin color.
Yeah, or for people they know.
That's amazing, man.
Just for people they know.
That's all I'm saying. I hate to get real serious in the beginning,
man.
but that
right. We started off serious.
Yeah, my bad.
But hey, it's our show today, man, because we got serious things going on, bro. Like, because what I wanted to bring up is something that happened in the news locally here. Okay, so a man got shot at the hospital around the corner, right? So then when you dig deep into the story, you realize that a son shot his father
Yeah.
at the hospital. I didn't even do much digging on it. I'm sorry, I'm a little unprepared for the pod. I didn't dig enough as I should. But that brings me to the topic. What I wanted to talk about is like, yo, do not only family, but do we respect our elder people anymore? You know what I mean? Like it's a lack of respect between young and old, and even young and old in the family.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
Yeah.
I got beef with a
Yeah.
couple of my
Yeah.
family members as
Yeah.
well. You know what I mean? Like, do we respect elder people anymore? Like, just because they got age? What's
I think
up with that?
you have to look at it. It's a gray area because I get what you're saying because I've experienced it myself, and I've seen how I guess I won't call them youngsters, but there is no respect. Like if I see an old lady, I'm gonna hold the door open, or maybe let her go before me, and then get the next one. Or if she carrying the bag, like, do you need any help with that?
Yeah,
just
right.
how I was raised.
That's how we supposed to. Yeah.
But when it comes to like family members and you saying respect your elders, I think at times like it's hard to find a balance in that respect because you start to look at your elders and you're like, you're a piece of shit. I'll talk to you any way I want to, just because you're my uncle or auntie. I've seen you operate. You're a fuckhead.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying hi. I'm not saying yes, ma'am to you. Fuck
Right.
out of here. I'm an adult too. You
Yeah,
know?
we
So
start-
I think that's where it's kind of hard to. You want to cross the line, but then you don't want to. But then it's like, why should I respect you? There's nothing to respect.
Right.
I think the intellect is higher now. Like, no, seriously. Like, we know that people don't know nothing.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You realize how dumb a
Right.
lot of old people really are?
Like, and what is not glorified is the fact that they made it that far being dumb.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we look at people now and we're like, man, they don't know that much more than me. I have the internet. For real.
Yeah.
If you telling your mom how to work a phone, you telling your grandmom how to do her taxes better because you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, like you feel more entitlement over respect now. Like, I don't have to respect you. I know this. I'm getting this. I'm gonna be able to do this myself. I don't need you.
Yeah.
And when we were brought up, we were like, none of that matters. This person has survived on Earth longer.
Yeah.
That's it. That none of that matters, whether they know, whether they right, whether they wrong. You carry things a certain way. And I think that's what's missing, right? We talk about raising kids. Moms are pussies. You know what? Single parents are pussies. Because I feel like dads let daughters get over if they mom ran off too. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And if you not rearing your child the right way, must be the word of the day for me. But if you're not rearing your child the right way, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get people who don't have respect.
Total lack of respect.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it before. Just disregard for just other human life.
Yeah. Fuck out of here. The first thing I thought, I had another daughter, man. The first thing I thought, I was like, yo, I gotta make more money so I can get bigger guns. Cause these boys is reckless, bro.
I think everyone on this panel has the same sentiment.
Dog, when you really, life is like the Purge now. Remember that kid on the first Purge where he was sneaking in the house and then he was gonna purge her dad because he didn't want them to be together or something?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like literally real disregard for life, bro.
But that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about here. And you brought up a very great point. Is because that's done on purpose. The fact that younger people are smart, because our kids gonna be smarter than us. You know what I mean? Not necessarily smarter, but they're gonna have access to more devices. You know what I mean? My son's 2. He has a tablet, bro. I didn't get a Nokia phone until I was 14. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I couldn't work the little, what the hell was that? I couldn't work the Exit sketch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My son's literally 4 years old now. Like making, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Making
like
the
we hand him a
bigger.
Rubik's Cube. He be like, Dad, why you playing? Just throw it back to you?
But that's what I'm saying. So like this is done by higher powers. You feel me? To create that gap. You understand? Like it's the gap in the education level to this fact that think about I'm the first person in my family to go to college. When that happens to a lot of people, it's like, yo, I got a degree. What you gonna tell me, mom?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll say it's made that way, but just to combat your point, I really feel like we're in an age where you have to constantly learn and grow and progress.
Yes.
And what we were taught was once we get these accolades, high school diploma, college degree, MBA, graduate's degree, whatever, and then we get these great jobs, we're done.
Yeah.
That is true because we see people like, and there's nothing wrong with being comfortable in your position,
Right.
but we see people stay stagnant.
Yeah.
Where there is a whole life evolving around you, and you're just like, no, this is how we do it. This is how I'm doing
Right.
it. I'm good. And if you're raising kids that way, then that's what they're going to see. Because if you look at, like, people we grew up with, now there's rules to everyone, an exception to every rule.
Right.
But if your parents were doctors or in the nursing field or engineers, more than likely you follow in that trend.
Yeah.
But if you're around people who just like, oh, just work hard, go to school, get your degree, and you just think life is complete when there's still life to live. Because, like, you got to think, you got your degree, what, you're 20, 24, 25?
I mean, I was 21 when I graduated.
Okay, yeah, I forgot, yeah. So,
Show off.
so people
I
think,
worked hard.
so that's all that you were prepared for now.
Yeah.
So it's like, now what?
Yeah.
There's still life to live.
I mean, yeah. You're speaking to. You're like preaching to the choir right now. Yeah.
There's still life to live.
Thought I was done. Hey, I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
I went to school, got my degree. I'm good. But like to what you're saying, so we got this generational gap where you said people getting stagnant. So we're watching our parents, like the boomer age. What my mother do? She got a government job.
Right.
She good. Like
She's great.
that's
great.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you work at a Ford plant, or you get the job. That's your job. You keep it for 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I get a new job every 3 years. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like that's the age we live in, because it's like you constantly got to progress.
Yeah.
You constantly got to do new things, get in new fields, and do different things. We don't see our older people doing that, so we like, y'all not trying, y'all not doing nothing.
I think the technical age has advanced us so much, and it's advancing. So, like, remember the Jetsons, right? They would pop something in the microwave and it'd be done.
Yeah.
That's the air fryer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the value of things are less now because what was valuable last year is not valuable this year.
Yeah.
Money's not as valuable as it was a couple years ago. Now we got Bitcoin, now we got Ethereum, but we keep getting different currencies.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
So someone's like, cash is frowned upon now.
Right. So
Yeah.
so
That
like
$20 is dirty.
so honestly, older people lost value. Is what I'm saying.
But
because there's no value
But you
in
see
things
what I'm
that are
saying?
antiquated.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, I won't say that.
I think this is my point. Is like you're bringing up great situations, but it's like it's purposely trying to phase that out.
Oh, so we're killing people.
Yeah, you're not important. What you just said was,
You mean like the
we don't-
800,000 in Japan,
we don't respect
2020?
we don't respect older people because they're not even important anymore.
Yeah.
Right? They don't know how to use Bitcoin. Your grandma don't know how to work an air fryer.
My grandma don't got a coin wallet. I'll tell you that. I know she don't.
Guess what?
I'll tell you that.
My grandmother do. My grandmother still writing little sticky notes down.
You say she got a change purse. I'm talking about a coin wallet where your coin base wallet.
Oh,
Your grandmother don't got that.
no, not at all.
Exactly.
My grandmother can't send a text message.
But
You feel what I'm saying?
But she's a threat.
But she, huh?
I think
But this is what I'm saying. We're learning not to value the real value of life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love going to see my grandmother, bro.
Yeah.
I get that old school wisdom, and it's real simplistic.
But I think there's more to a point. I saw, we always talk about other podcasts on here, but I saw on Club Shade Too Short was on there. I saw a clip, and Too Short was talking about how the head of the rappers is the face that everybody knows, and that's why they're dying. Because everybody knows the most valuable person.
Yeah.
But if your if you got a problem and I'm the person that everybody sees on Instagram, they gonna kill me first.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? So when they got a problem, so they don't know the value of even the dude in charge. Like, we just don't know the value of anything is my argument to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just older people, but it's like, I'm the head dude in charge, but why is Pooh Shiesty in jail?
yeah.
Nobody else shot that gun. Nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I got ops,
No.
I should be protected at all costs.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen. That's why rappers are dying so much, because the dudes don't even know the value of the head of the snake.
the man that's bringing in the money.
Right.
The man that got the bag.
Because you got the little beef, and everybody just know how to get to him. You see what I'm saying?
Because that's the person they see.
So people don't even know the value of protecting the person that is bringing the money to generations.
Yeah, that right. And that's you're proving the point, yo. We're losing value of the real thing. We're losing value of the real agenda.
Right.
The fact that my son is 4 years old and he gets to hang with his 80-year-old grandmother,
Right.
that's been through times.
Yeah.
It's very valuable to his well-being. He's gonna be able to progress through life knowing what she can share with him, right?
Mm. So you think it's a family thing? Like, I feel like I'm missing the point here.
Okay.
Will you get the point?
No, the point.
I think he's trying to say that we are overlooking what is valued and we're not being taught, but it's being, as a society, is being pushed upon us to not see the true value in everything, to where we don't see old people as, hey, that motherfucker survived a Holocaust or whatever, the civil rights era. We just say, oh, they can't even log in. What use are they? You know,
Right.
We're wasting money in state-funded nursing homes. Why are we doing that?
Right.
You know, it's being pushed upon us to see that.
Like, look, the prime example is, so I'm in the.
I think that's
hold
BS.
Hold on, listen. I'm in the restaurant business. I think I can explain it now. I'm in the restaurant the other day, and the power. So I'm talking to one of the guests, right? And our credit cards machine wasn't working, right? We couldn't, you know what I mean? It was just, it was messing up. It's taking me a long time to run the credit cards, right? So I talked about a story about, I'm like, oh, power go down, we're going to have to take it old school.
Right.
And the lady was like, these kids don't know how to do that. You feel me? Like, they don't know how to take a credit card imprint and charge the people money. Basically, if the machine dies, the entire restaurant loses the money for the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is the value of the old folks. If all this shit break down, how you gonna survive? What happened when Walmart closed? People can't even cook no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so we losing that. That's why my grandmother want me to come through. Come get a home cooked meal. I know you eat McDonald's every day. You feel me? Stuff like things like that.
But I think that's why I said I don't think it's
getting away
pushed on us. I just feel like we're growing as a race of people. We're just evolving. I feel the technology is moving that fast that it's just washing people out. I think it's almost
you saying this natural selection?
Yes. Like, I really, what is that? Sigmund? What's the dude name?
Darwinism.
Yeah, I really feel like that is just moving. It's moving out the weak links. And I'm not saying that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's really moving out the weak links because we're not that young. We're not that old either, but we also like, yo, keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Like, it's different. We had an issue with a young buck the other day. Young buck. We had an issue with a young buck the other day where he was mad at us.
Because he was wrong.
Because he was wrong. And he was at work.
But that's the problem. That's the prime example.
Right.
It's like there's no respect. There's no respect level at all between customer and.
But guess what? We had
business.
enough respect for him as a young man who didn't know any better to make sure we weren't going to escalate the situation.
I was just like, yo.
You see what I'm saying? So I think that comes with us being ever growing too, because we also see the changes in trends.
Yeah.
And the people who don't die.
Yeah, they get left behind. I can see what you're saying, because if you want to, I ain't saying human life is valued as a business, but that's how businesses lose. You know, are we supposed to hold respect because that was the first business to ever do it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now
right.
I'm young and I'm faster and I'm doing it better. Should I keep you along, or should I just take over?
But you guys got great points. Yeah, if a business and you're operating under traditional values, you're gonna die. You're right, because you said it's an ever moving economy.
Yeah.
Right now, in business terms, of course that's correct. We gotta kick old ways out. Sometimes.
I'm talking life, bro.
You thinking life too, bro?
You said
And life.
Hold on. Listen. You said the POS goes down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody and their mama got cell phones, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Everybody and their mama got cell phones. We have a backup POS that people can install through this app on your phone, which is a company application. Now, we also gave everybody swipe cards, so you can just swipe credit cards.
Yeah. I got you.
Like,
I dig it.
that is how technology moves. Now, if it's all shut down, we all screwed. But when you saying certain things happen, nah, we still can move this way. Like, that is what technology is doing, is building backups for backups. So they're like the people who knew the old way. Yeah, I'm not saying there's no value in that, bro.
Okay.
I really do. I really do believe there's that. But those are the people who, honestly, the people who know the past, present, and what's coming ahead are the dangerous people in our society. Those are the most profitable people. But that can't be everybody. That is a nature thing too.
Okay. I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying, and I totally agree though.
I'm not looking. I'm actually looking to not agree on this.
No. No, because I'm hearing you. You feel what I'm saying?
Understood.
I think my point is like I'm literally thinking about value aspect of moving through life, right? You know, that's what I'm.
Those people also have to die too, yo. If you don't have no value, if you don't understand what the value of life is, you have to die too, old or young.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Is like we growing up without Big Mama, bro. That's hurting us, bro. You can't say it's not. Ain't no Sunday dinners.
I think in our community,
You feel me?
I think
there's no community without that.
But that's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
talked about the figurehead at the top.
Nah,
Big
bro,
Mama,
that's on us though. Like that's why we have Friendsgiving. Like the stuff that we kind of get on
we
women
got
about.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
But the stuff we kind of get on
our friends shit on us, bro.
But the stuff that we get on women about is what I would say men need to move in the direction of that. Because women will have Friendsgiving and their daughters and them and sons will be all in pajamas on Thanksgiving. Yeah. You know, because they don't have, there is an aunt. They are auntie. They are Big Mama. They are all of those. They're wearing many hats. Dudes are still in a emotionless, emotionally guarded situation where you can't tell your bro what, like, if you just don't feel like it. Like, you be making fun of me about stupid stuff sometimes. I just be like, damn, dog, like I just live different. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, when I talk to you about it, and I'm not saying it hurts me, but when I'm talking to you about it, you're like, oh shit, that was messed up. But nigga, that shit's still weird. You know what I'm saying? But at least it's I'm letting it out. I'm acknowledging it. You acknowledging it. We don't do that as much as men. And I think that type of stuff is also hurting us as well because the old people will die faster than us. It's kind of like certain surgeries where you can live for 10 more years if they do the treatment this way. They're not going to do that if you're young. Because they're not going to be like, yo, live to 45. They're going to try to work out that shit. They would do that if you were 80.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're younger, they're like, let's explore something else because I know that you're only going to live 10 years if we do it this way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yo, old people got to die, bro.
Heard. That's how... That's how uplifting go. But that's how you get down, bro. But I understand the evolving and ever changing, right? But what about the violence towards the old people, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, where does that come into play? Why is that happening on a much stronger basis now? Like, bro, this dude just shot his father in public.
Okay. I forgot what the main... Man,
no, I mean,
but
I changed. I introduced the topic weird, but that's what I wanted to get back to. Is that's where this lack of respect is because we don't give a damn because they're smarter. You said they got to phase out all this because we look at them like that. That means that they're more expendable. Well, that means that once you try to discipline me or you try to push me in the right direction as an older person, now I'm about to pull the 40 out and blast you.
Well, I think that's where it's on the parents, man. Like we talk a lot about parenting on here, and that's where it's on the parents. Like your son, you should. We don't. We think we just got to raise them now.
Yeah.
My mom said I couldn't watch TV after a certain time. I couldn't watch certain stuff till I couldn't watch HBO till I was like 13. We had to sneak for Skinamax. Am I tripping?
Real sex,
Right? And sometimes that shit was fuzzy.
That shit was. We in between the lines, wiggling like. Hold on, is that a titty, bro? No, that's a nipple.
Right. So it's like when you are not rearing your child the right way. You know what I'm saying? You're not grooming them to be a certain way. They go and disrespect you.
Yeah.
I was at a Christmas, and the girl's daughter was telling her she hated her. It was Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too, and I think that all comes back to the parents' childhood because a lot of parents were, I won't say traumatized as a child, but they've had childhood trauma as we all have had, and they've never healed from it. So when they get children, like you ever hear parents like they do overboard stuff, like say like you had a strict mother and father. You like when I get a child, I'm gonna let my child do all the things that I was never able to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Knowing that the reason that you're able to even be in a situation that you're in is because your parents were so strict on you.
Right.
Yeah. They instilled that discipline.
You know, or a child who becomes a parent who got beat as a child for every little thing. I'm never gonna physically discipline my child. That's when you get the child talking back, or well, I was never able to express myself, so I'm gonna go overboard because I haven't healed from that trauma, and just let the child talk to me any way I want. So they lose that defining line of parent and child. Yeah. And so that's why it's like, if you got your kid from when they start talking back to you and disrespecting you, that's just what's going to happen. And they're going to see every adult or any authority figure as someone to challenge because they've never had discipline in their home.
That's
because their parents never were healed from their childhood trauma.
Damn. That's
just my observation.
No, that's amazing though. You're like, I talk to my mother like this. Like,
right.
What you about to tell me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right, and that's how you get that's where he comes from. That's the disrespect level. God damn it, you just challenged this, bro. You just took this on right now.
Therapy, man.
Definitely. That's what we doing here. We putting it in the air. Now, how many of y'all here, y'all think y'all kids won't kill y'all one day?
I believe that before
I just threw that out there.
I believe before harm come to thy.
This motherfucker got biblical.
We got Roman Catholic.
Thy will commence death upon thee. That's all I can say.
Nice. I like how you put that, yo. That's right. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that, man.
If that ever happened to me, my kids did one of my kids killed me. I'll make a deal with the devil just to come back just to haunt him. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck your world up. Everybody you know,
You
love.
ain't gonna forget this.
That's my little grandson. Wake your ass.
They had to put your son in a mental health. They're like, no, my father's in my head all day, every day. I can't sleep. You gonna be like Freddy Krueger on him, cuz.
Yeah, you damn right. I'm hunting. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hunt the whole family just because of your sins. Anybody with my last name, I'm hunting.
I think real love and real connection with your kid, man. I think that's the last thing they want to do to you.
Yeah.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like
of course, man.
They may want to hate you, they may want to be mad at you, but they don't want anything like that to come to you.
Of course, man. I mean, real talk, though. Like, I got beef with a lot, some of my family members, bro.
Right?
But yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I ain't act upon it.
Yeah, you can't come back.
Yeah,
like, and I think that comes in teaching your child the value of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just living, but what all comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, I think you said it first. The love, bro. Like once you get love and really feel it, you know the value. You don't necessarily have to sit down and have this conversation about how valuable life is, bro. Yeah. Once you feel true love and you got the the unconditional love from a parent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
kids know. Kids know.
they
I mean,
do, right?
like-
It's
like,
something that you just feel.
My sons may be upset with me when I yell at them or, tell them to turn their fucking game off. But like 5 minutes later, we sitting on the couch chilling.
Yeah.
They ain't like, I fucking hate you, slamming
exactly.
doors and shit.
I mean, I see it with my toddler, bro. I mean, I discipline my son a lot, bro. I yell at him, beat him, whatever. Guess what? He's still gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, look at this."
Right. Look at that Drew.
Look at right.
I'm like, oh, that looks
Hey, look
nice.
at that, right? He gonna come crawl on me like, I'm like, damn, this kid still up. You know what I mean? He know I'm doing it. He know he wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good, man. Now that we talking about kids, man, I wanted to bring this video up, man. You should insert the clip right here.
I got you.
You got me?
I got you, big dog. Pause.
But yeah, you watch the clip, and this is about this is basically about artificial insemination and adoption and different things like that, man. We see a clip of basically a man talking about a woman that has received I guess it's artificial insemination. I don't know what's going on, but you get the embryos to fertilize the egg so that you can have a baby, but you get to choose. You get to choose race, ethnicity, and even, I believe in certain cases, you can interview, not interview, but get background knowledge on the parents where, these embryos come from.
Right.
What you're getting. You know what you're getting.
Right.
You're shopping for kids
Right.
that you about to birth. Okay? And a white woman, purposely goes out and gets black children. So that she can birth black children, and the husband is also white.
Yeah, man.
Like, so we got white people purposely having black children, raising them in America. Like, what is the mindset behind that? And do you think that could be detrimental to those kids?
Yes. No, seriously, man. Like, I interracially date here and there. And one of my kids is what is that, biracial? Or
Mixed.
whatever? My kid black, man. I don't care what you say. Black is overpowering. But
We say that.
yeah, but but what a trend or something I actually seen on TikTok is kids actually talking about growing up with white moms. And that is you disconnect. You miss there's a lack of there. And even with certain women that I've dated, I know that they don't know. They just don't know.
You don't know what you don't know?
You don't they don't they don't know what the Black Panthers is. They don't know who Malcolm X was.
Right.
So you're gonna bring a kid up in a fully white house, and the media, I do feel, is attacking our children already.
Yeah.
And that is something very precious, is your upbringing, right?
Yes.
Like
is.
Tay Diggs said, he never even knew that he wasn't white. Remember?
Tommy Davidson just did a Vlad interview basically saying the same thing. He found out a very hard way.
Yeah. So when you don't know who you are to the core, I think that changes your outlook on the world. And instead of being a proponent of what's going on in our community, you're actually an adversary. So you're actually building enemies of the state.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Yeah,
to say on that, because then you have like people saying, like many, I guess, black celebrities' children.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say, "Oh, I don't know what those black people are going through. I don't know what's going on. I don't identify with black people.
I'm not black. I'm OJ."
So if you get if this white couple was raising this black child, the child is going to be messed up unless they can look in their head and will think in their mind, how can I show them their culture? Because it reminds me of a TV show I watch, This Is Us, and the background is the lady went in, she's pregnant with triplets. Mm-hmm. One of the triplets dies. Somebody drops a black baby off at the fire department. They bring them to the hospital. Mm-hmm. The white couple ends up adopting because they're traumatized because they wanted triplets.
Right.
as they get older, they start to realize, he's different from the other two. So they start to put him with, try to mix him with sports and everything with other black
It's slavery.
people.
Let's just say it. It's slavery. We dancing. It's slavery. Yeah, I said it. We can talk about it now.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
So-
I'm sorry to cut you off, but is it not slavery, bro?
Well,
Even on This Is Us, that sounds like slavery.
I think the couple was traumatized. But what I was saying is that they realized that we have a black son. So they let him know he was black, and slowly he started to
Become a professional athlete.
Well, no.
Go ahead and make us money, mule.
No, he didn't.
Nah,
become
go ahead and
that.
say it, bro.
He didn't become that. But if you want to talk about the slaves, I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the show Atlanta.
I can't wait to come back. Well, it's
It's
back
good.
now.
Yeah.
Well, this week.
they did the story. I don't know if you guys remember where the two lesbian couples were adopting black children, and starving them and making them do yard work and shit. Now that's slavery.
Yeah, but look, all right. So y'all going into it. Thanks for getting into it. So my thing is, this is totally legal shit, right?
Yeah.
We can sit here and research. We can just go this is what he's speaking on. Is back in the day they breeded us.
Right.
Big strong man, big strong woman. Boom. Let's have
Right.
a monster slave, right?
Right.
So now it's like, hey, let's research this. Let's research this guy's egg, or you know what I mean, or this woman's egg, right? This and the man's seed.
Right.
Let's just put it in me. It's mine now.
Now it's mine.
Now it's mine.
Yeah.
Now I own it.
So you're saying it's a new form of slavery that's legalized?
Bro.
It could be, but it could be a lot of things. We just talking here.
I think
but it could be a lot of things. But it's kind of strange to me that if you could not have kids, why would you want? What do you want a Vietnamese kid? Do you want why would you want something that ain't you?
Because
man?
my thing is adopt in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're playing around way too much, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're playing.
Yeah, we playing.
We're playing.
Y'all
around,
out here playing.
we playing around way too much, bro. Like, why are you having 2 black kids?
Yeah.
They were black.
But
Like they were brown. They were dark skinned children from a white woman. You're bringing up confused, mentally messed up kids, and what are you going to do to their minds?
yeah,
You weren't made this way. I just talked about natural selection, and I hate to get very serious, but what are you doing with these kids?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be protective measures in place, and I'm sure they have a psychology thing that they maybe slide people through or whatever, but that thing needs to be intensive. If a woman comes in here and says, I want 2 black curly-haired children, embryos inside me.
right.
Yeah,
What's the mindset?
I would think something was wrong with her, but I mean, you can look at it in a bad way, or you could just look at it in her white guilt. She's saying, "I'm going to raise these children better than the neighborhood that they would have in."
And that's
no,
why
but that's why I said adopt.
That's why I said adopt, bro.
There's kids already going through that
You are-
struggle,
you
bro.
are naturally-
You're putting it inside you.
you are naturally
You want to
trying to
own
mother.
that. Yeah.
Right.
I gave you birth. That's different than
That's way different.
You know, I'm glad we were able to rescue you from that situation. You see what I'm saying?
That's way different.
I think the shit's weird.
That shit. The shit weird, man.
I'm just saying. I think
At the very least.
like I just think
yo.
the shit's
At
weird.
the very least, the shit's weird.
I don't feel you have good. I don't feel you have good intentions.
Yeah.
At all.
And
Because I'm trying to figure out how the intentions are
yeah,
good.
I don't understand that. I don't understand what is the back. You couldn't give me enough backstory on
Yo,
it.
I could see if your husband was black. That makes this situation different. He black. We can't have children. Let's get some black kids.
And
Make it look good.
yeah, because
But y'all both white.
because now if you have daughters, you have black sons. Now you could crossbreed and make more black.
Oh my God. I didn't even think about
It's slavery,
that,
bro. You don't want to look at it that way because it doesn't. It's scary, but
Hold on.
honestly,
Hold on. I think Will is at a disadvantage in the comment. I don't think I sent you you didn't see the clip yet.
No, I didn't
That's
see that.
another thing. That's another
Well,
part
no.
of this.
I mean, the shit is weird, but I'm just trying not to think fully bad intentions.
Yeah, true. You trying to be?
I would like to know what is the reason you want to birth black children.
Me too, bro. But I can't think of.
Okay,
we're trying to brainstorm.
Okay.
What's the good reason?
We can assume positive intent, but what is so great? What is it's either you think that being white is so great that you have to birth black children and raise them in a great environment, or you have an identity crisis.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. Maybe they hate their white self,
and that is even worse.
Let's bring this full circle to the point that we really talking about is that she had boys, right?
She had girls,
right?
She had silverbacks.
Now listen. As we sit here,
she had bucks.
As we sit here, we are 3 black men, right? These white people this white woman wanted to born black men, right?
Right.
Are black men a fetish here in America? Are we fetishized?
I sent you the joint the other day. We exotic, man. And the dude was trying.
Is it a thing? Like, because I've heard it before. Like, every white woman wants to have sex with a black man before they die.
But that's the only.
Like, is that
the only place?
Is that true?
That's the only place I disagree. And I feel like in America we're built to go that black-white route. But at least when I'm in my past relationship, she would talk bad about white women fetishizing black women, but she was also saying that all women outside of black women fetishize black men.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
So like,
not necessarily. You're right.
But I'm just saying, like, you always be like white women, and it's like
right.
it's all like we're seeing that way. Like just the same way that black men see any woman that's not American as exotic is the same way that everybody who see, and that's why I feel, and this is just my point of view. I can't speak for black women, but the black women I've come across, they see us dating outside of our race a certain way because they're like, you don't know how they look at you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I will say yes, we are fetish. Damn, I can't even pronounce it. Anyways, because if you look at, like, if we all have watched porn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And if you go to the cockhole category, it ain't white dude fucking black girl. It's a black dude's gangbanging a white fucking whatever, and she's got spade tattooed on her ass. You know what I'm saying? Black owned, only like black dick. They're the ones that fetishize forward.
Yo, the biggest porn category is interracial.
Yeah.
And in porn, because porn is a racist industry, interracial means black man, different color woman. Right. Yeah. Cuckold.
There's no black dude saying, I want some white guy come fuck my wife.
I mean the black wife isn't even, is that does she even dream about that? If she got a black man, what's it?
But there's always the white. Yeah, man, I want some guys come fuck my wife. I'll watch. What?
Right.
But I also feel like that's a part of our history, bro. And that's why I was saying that what Shorty's doing is slavery, bro. Like they used to bring the bucks in.
Yeah. To bang the wife.
That was like
back in the day.
We ain't have phones and all of that. Like that was entertainment too. Like Django showed us a piece of it, but it gets even deeper than that, bro.
It does, bro.
Like black people were entertained. We were everything. That's why when we talk about serious topics like this, they don't want to watch this.
Right.
Like people don't be tuning in as much as if we cracking jokes. And that's what I was telling Al about is I don't like the fact that we have to make you laugh. Mm-hmm. We have to dunk a ball. We have to catch a ball. We have to do anything that doesn't seem to require intellect.
Yeah. Right. They don't want us to be intelligent at all. They don't want us having these conversations. This is why the Prodigal brothers talk like this, man. Because we bringing conversations to the light that they want to keep in the dark. They're trying to get rid of teaching people about the whole slavery aspect, period. But we're not even talking about the slavery aspect as far as picking cotton. There's different things that come from that.
I'm talking about mental.
But look, they're not beneath.
Because they want to mess with, they fetishize black men. Black women are fetishized too.
Listen, of course. So we've been on that.
So what I'm saying is the fact of the matter is that you want to procreate with this. You want to have sex with these people, us, but you don't want to know anything about us. That's whack, bro.
I feel like those.
But you want to know everything.
I feel like those are different people. Unfortunately,
White people know what's going on in China.
Sit here and group. We can't say group all of them together because we have come in contact with people that's just like, yo, I just don't know Harry P. Newton. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't dislike black people. I don't whatever. But this is my thing is like, and I think I brought this up to uplifting off mic, right? Will, do you not understand a Mexican's man's struggle in America?
No, I do not.
Then this is my point.
You don't understand
Like,
it.
hold on. What if they consider you a piece of shit because you don't know what they going through?
You don't understand
And
it
I feel
fully?
like this is what black people do to white people to create the white guilt. We sit here mad at them that they don't know certain shit. But we don't know.
My arms crossed.
We don't but we don't know. We don't know certain shit about other cultures.
Do you know a Mexican man struggle?
Who,
Al?
I know a little bit because I work with them.
Exactly though. But we know. We know their struggle.
That's me personally.
We even know how we got all of Texas.
Yeah, I do.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that
that's
was
me
taught
personally.
to us in school.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
Like we know everybody else's struggle. We know the Romans struggle.
Yeah.
Right. I get what you're saying. I completely agree. Yeah, that is true. I know so much about other cultures than I do my own.
Do you do your own?
The only way I've learned about my own cultures has been people in my family,
Right.
who have taught me stuff.
It's up to us.
Hey, read this book.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm never gonna go to school and hear about Malcolm X, but I'll hear about Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
You know, I won't hear about.
And you only hear tidbits.
Yeah. You won't hear about anybody that did anything. Like, I don't even think they talk about Nat Turner.
But look, this is my point.
I'll hear about Caesar though.
But this is my point. You as a black man, if it wasn't up for your family, you wouldn't even know the plight of a black man in America. My thing is, how can we expect someone from a totally different culture to know the plight of a black man, and they not taught it in the school, bro?
It's in our jokes.
It's not advertised.
But it's in our joke show. Who be standing outside of Home Depot trying to get work? It'd be Mexican men getting picked up for day labor. Mm-hmm. Like, we know that some of them struggle with getting Americanized or becoming.
Most of them don't speak the language yet.
Getting a green card, becoming a citizen. Mm-hmm. Like, we know this. This is put in our face. That's what I'm saying. This is on the news.
Right.
None of what we go through is on the news other than the fact that we're getting gunned down by the police.
Or by each other. Right.
Period.
I don't even think they report that anymore.
But that,
I heard there was a shooting last night.
Shit, 12 people got shot over the weekend. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like you're talking about that, but Will has done his own research. You have done your own research. I have done my own research as I've gotten older. I've done research on all nationalities. I want to be global. When people know about the whole world, but yet they don't know about people who were grown here.
Right.
That's a problem to me.
So you saying that a white man growing up in America, he's already top of the food chain. He's supposed to learn about.
Yes,
he's supposed to learn about other cultures.
Because he is oftentimes in positions of power where he just makes assumptions based upon what he thinks he knows.
Ooh,
yeah, that is true.
Hey man, I know what you're going through. You know,
we get upset at that
when the George. Because you don't. You finally saw a black man with a knee on his neck. Couldn't breathe. A knee on his neck for 8 minutes. And now
you know what I go through.
Now you know what I go through. I can feel your pain. But you don't dig deeper after that.
No, at all.
Exactly.
At all.
I think that's a problem, bro. I think that's the same problem that we were talking about when it's the young kids who don't, really value the old people, right? Like, because old people aren't learning more. So I have the same issue as young people have with old people, with the white people who say that they're on our side. Or I won't even say white people, any race outside of black people who don't want to learn more about black people, but you want to be around and involved in our culture, but you don't want to understand what we went through.
Yeah, that is kind of.
You don't know Maya Angelou nothing.
That brings to the point that we're talking about is that you're looked at as a fetish, because that's all it is. Because say I like fucking Asian women, But I don't give a fuck about learning Mandarin or learning different things. I just want to fuck Asian women.
You was that?
I had sushi. I had sushi the other day.
Yeah.
How was I eating it? Chopsticks.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use chopsticks.
Right?
Yeah, you got to
know what I'm
use
saying?
chopsticks.
You
man.
learn how to. Nah,
Yeah.
but I think his point is he learned how to do that. Me, I'm not even doing that.
Hey,
Like
gotta-
I'm gonna eat it with a fork.
You gotta learn chopsticks because that makes you seem like you're intelligent. You take a girl to a sushi place and you break out the chopsticks. They're like, oh, he getting some pussy.
What-
Look at his ass.
But you see what I'm saying?
Nigga been getting pussy off the chopsticks.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, I was even talking to you
To
about
learn how to use
I was like,
chopsticks.
yo, this shit is actually even better for eating a bowl of rice.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And then
Like-
opened my eyes. I'm like,
Like, learn the culture, bro. Like, I know what she need means just because I was messing with. Like, it's simple stuff. You don't gotta go heavy in depth, but you don't know nothing.
yo,
And what you do know is fucking high, like just at the fucking top of
I know who Michael Jordan is.
Come on, bro.
And Tiger Woods. But I think a part of that is what is the media, right? The media or what is told about us is like, because I look at it, let's go outside of the white thing. Like, bro, like Asian men have I'm in the casino all the time. Asian men have a certain dislike for us, and as far as Spanish cats do the same way. But it's because we have these stereotypes of, you know what I mean? Mexican men really don't like black. They think we lazy. They think we don't work hard. You know what I mean? When we're in the workplace, because the Mexicans be in the workplace with us. They feel like they work harder than every black man in the building. You know what I mean? Asian people feel like we don't, you know what I mean, take care of our money right.
Yeah,
you feel me? We're irresponsible.
It's
right. It's a stereotype to where as though that people don't want to learn about us. Like we know them already.
The
You feel
one,
what I'm saying?
the one thing I'll say, and I'm not making no excuses because we both talked about that. Like we hate that when we see us not being, not living up to our
because
potential.
this feeds into
Right.
what they say about us.
But
That's why when I meet these people and I'm serving them at work, they sitting here like, damn, like I didn't know y'all was like this.
But if
know
you,
what I mean?
but if you understand what we went through, the conditioning and the doors that are often closed to us, why would we worry about managing our money when we don't know what managing our money will do?
we have no
right?
idea.
Why would we worry about work ethic when we know that no matter how hard we work, we're not gonna get anywhere, right?
We gotta prove ourselves every day.
But the people who come into our country know that they have an opportunity. We are born here, bred here, but have to overcome certain obstacles. And it's not the same today as it was back then. But you see it more and more. And when people try to make certain moves, certain things come up against them litigation-wise.
Of course.
Certain people happen to, pass away all of a sudden. Like, and then we find out, oh, they was working on this, or they was doing that.
Yeah.
Or when you get to a certain level, people try to stop you. Like, the reason a lot of our black people are behind Kanye is the fact that he has a certain level of money. And he is in certain rooms in certain positions.
Yep.
And he talking that shit.
Right.
He even said that.
He said they gonna kill me.
And
Because he's talking that shit.
but that's
too.
why people like yo, why he's so crazy. But certain people are really standing by him because he is at a position where he has to be protected.
Yeah, and even with all the factors that you said that hinder the black community or may hinder the black community, we hinder ourselves the most because we're not individual free thinkers. Black people, like, I could say right now, for like, me and Al can agree on something and you can disagree, right? But we still fuck with each other.
Right.
But if this was the black community and I disagreed, they'd be like, hey, shun that nigga.
Yeah.
Shun that nigga. Whereas other communities don't do this. Like, there are white Democrats and white Republicans.
Yeah.
But guess what? They all still come together and make whatever they got to do. Now, if you are a black Democrat and I'm a black Republican, oh, no, we can't work together.
Right.
You can't
Oh,
bang.
yeah, that motherfucker's a coon and
Dog.
that motherfucker's still on the plantation.
Right.
Yeah. Dog. We so weak, like we can't. A cowboy and a redskin fan can't even sit together. Like
Right.
That's how divided we like to be. But I think that's what Uplifting was talking about. I'm talking about the outside race stereotyping us. But we don't like when we see black men basically prohibiting these stereotypes. Like don't feed into these stereotypes, bro. I be trying to teach every young cat that I come across, like, yo, you a real dude. I like the way you moving, but don't let them see you like that. You feel me? Don't promote that.
Right.
You know? And one thing I definitely do with the young men that I come through is don't promote that in mixed company.
Right.
I don't even say nigga in mixed company.
No.
Because I don't want them making, hey, they're saying it to each other. I don't even say it. You feel me? If me and you talking, we around a bunch of white people, dog, I'm not calling you a nigga.
No, I'm not.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Like you feel? I go deep like that. If we start to have that type of mind, like I like how you put that. We are individual free thinkers. We are right,
Yeah.
but we need more of that in our community so that we can navigate through this.
Well, the thing is that we could have, but for some reason, we all have a group thinking, and I think that's why it was so easy to keep us enslaved as black people for so long. Because, say you don't believe in Jesus, but a lot of majority of black people are Christians.
Yeah.
You are something weird.
Yeah.
They don't even want you around.
They don't even want you right.
They don't even want you around.
They
It's like
kick
you
you out
can't
the
have
family.
you can't
Yeah.
have a different thought or an idea from the black community and still be able to depend upon the black community to support you.
Ooh, that's
And
huge.
I think that's fucked up.
It is because
Because
you can't-
no other group of people do that.
right.
But
And
if
that leads me to this is why some black people they go and they bond with the other race.
But if you understand our history,
Okay.
you would know why we group think like that. You would know why that they taught that to us. They taught us that if you don't want to be a slave, you going against the grain and you could get everybody else hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we fear somebody who wants to think outside of us.
Right.
We were taught that. So if a white person known our history, they will understand how we think.
Oh, they do. They do. That's why they when something happens, like go back to the George Floyd thing, and all the Black Lives Matter started, doing all the things around the different cities. All these companies are like, yeah, we got to bring all these black people together. We support black business now.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
bitch, I don't give a fuck. I still ain't eating that ice cream.
But what I'm saying though is there are certain white people when you say something about Black Lives Matter and we like, I understand it. I don't really agree with everything it's about. They're like, why? What's going on?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't understand the smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. They don't.
And that's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
If you messing with us, dealing with us, you will understand us.
Yeah, they would.
And I'm not just saying white, all man. I think it's absolutely unacceptable to not know. Period.
My man, you stand on that, man. Man, we better get up out of here because you better move into another episode, bro. Talking about this BLM and cause where they at? Okay. So
Right.
So
Exactly right.
Let's Gary get up out of here, man. Will, you got some final words for us, brother?
Hey, I appreciate everybody listening to the Prodigal Brothers. Be sure to check out my pod, The Roads Well Travel Show, Spotify and Apple. And thank you for listening.
Most definitely, man. Hey, man, everybody out there, hug a black man. All right, we out.